Things are continuing to be messy and terrible for President William Samoei Ruto as bishops and pastors become intolerant to President Ruto's lies and propaganda. The bishops are like, hey bro, you have lied to us for a very long time and it must now come to an end. The days in which you could make fool of us by crying in church and pretending to be a deputy Jesus are long gone.
We therefore make these irreducible demands to the office of the President. We demand a publication of all the people who have been convicted or charged of mega corruption cases in this country. We demand from the President a publication of all state appointments he has made since he took over the office before and after the creation of the broad-based government. Thirdly, we demand the publication of the current state of employment and financial obligations of the staff at the State House, including the paid prayer warriors.
Si hata wewe unasikia pressure ile iko. Si magoti imekuwa juu sana. Halo? Kwa hivyo wakati nitamuita maandamano mutoke.
In fact, Catholic bishops have decided that the 5 million shillings plus the other tokens of cash that was donated by William Samoei Ruto at Kayole Catholic Church would be ideally refunded. Bishops have refused that they cannot be bribed to support the government of President William Samoei Ruto that is now collapsing faster than your current relationship. I will show you a shocking video of William Ruto attempting to bribe the church and why I think this is just but another attempt to silence the wailing voice of the church against the treacherous and dangerous William Ruto regime.
Hiyo nyumba ya father pale wanaisanda, sawa? Utakuja kuniona Monday ama Tuesday, takutafutia shilingi 500,000.
Hivyo sisi ile tuko nayo ni kutoa nini? Sadaka. Wengine wametoa na hata mimi nikubaliwe nitoe nini? Ya kujenga headquarters. Mambo ya harambee tungojee sheria ile itatengenezwa ya kutusaidia. Mimi nimetumwa na sadaka ya rais ya shilingi 500,000. Na watu wa press vile tumesikizana, sadaka ndio tunatoa. Mambo ya harambee we are waiting for the law. Na mimi niko na sadaka pia, hata kama nilikuwa nimebeba sadaka ya mkubwa wangu, na mimi nasindikisha hiyo sadaka na sadaka yangu binafsi ya shilingi 2,000,000.
My question is, kama hiyo ni sadaka venye Kindiki amesema, mbona inatangazwa? A tithe should be between you and God, and it should not be announced to the public how much you have given or how much someone else has given. You should put your tithe in an envelope and deliver it to the church. Only the people involved in the church accounting should be aware of it. The fact that DP Kindiki was cautioning the media not to report negatively about it points us to the fact that the entire thing is extremely fraudulent. Now there's this ignorant lady called Gladys Boss, who has found herself on the wrong side of the clergy. In fact, a bishop has prophesied that as a result of her criticism of the Catholic bishops, she will contract the deadly cancer disease. Here is the tape.
Mwache hiyo ujinga ya kudhani politicians are bigger than clergymen. The spiritual governs the physical. And you'll know that very soon. And as I was shown, immediately, the same angel who was in the days of Nebuchadnezzar came across Kenya and said, let that woman go to an oncologist for touching the church of God and mocking the church of God. Then publicly I've said it. Not a human hand to do it. That's cancer. That's cancer. It's a very bad era to play with the church of God in Kenya. Very bad time. We are not the generation of our fathers who are told, keep quiet, let politicians just rule the nation. We live in this nation also. Jinga kiasi gani? We live here. We have a voice. When we were prophesying that you're going to set us, we were supposed to prophesy boldly and openly. When you're doing wrong now, we should do silently. Hakuna. The angel said it. Na nimesema mbele ya dunia mzima. Said, let her go to the oncologist. This is cancer. For speaking against the church. The same angel who appeared when Nebuchadnezzar was proud. And they said, he'll be taken out. And he was given 1 year to repent. That same angel. When societies, this is how America started going back.
I will show you another video of Gladys Boss lecturing the Catholic bishops, telling them that they lack good manners and ethics, which essentially should be inherently predominant among the servants of God.
So, by the way, good manners and proper ethics is if I've had a conversation with the head of state over a problem, I then don't go in public and announce it. First of all, that's just bad manners.
How about
it's unprofessional. But hold on.
As to whether she was right or wrong, I will leave that for you to decide. But in my opinion, the church is right in how it lectures the government. The government itself has admitted that things are not well within its corridors. And even the Cabinet Secretary for Treasury, John Mbadi, has admitted that there is theft and misappropriation of funds in the government. And if you doubt it, have a look at the tape.
Some of us steal money here, we go to Tanzania, we invest it there. Because when we invest it in Kenya, it will be more visible. You also bring money from Tanzania, some of it by road, na magari, mnapitia, mnakuja hapa Kenya, you start constructing buildings around here. That is what we do. So if we are stealing 2 billion per day, assuming we reduce the theft, we don't want to stop it, we just say, okay, if you have been stealing 1,000, please steal only 500 shillings. If you have been stealing 100,000, steal 50,000. If there could be that, I don't know whether to call it conscious decision, but if there could be such a decision, ridiculous as it sounds, we would be saving 1 billion shilling per day, which would accumulate to 365 billion shillings. That is more than the external borrowing.
Meanwhile, William Ruto also has his cows and dogs, whom he can summon to execute his illicit duties at his will. Now, here is a video of William Samoei Ruto's big supporters condemning growing political intolerance towards leaders.
We are going to remain in this government. We are going to support the President of the Republic of Kenya and his deputy to deliver their mandate for the remaining 4 years. 3 years ambayo imebaki, ili tuweze kuwa na nchi ambayo iko sawa.
Jameni, na muomba mgusu na ule Mungu, Rais wetu William Ruto na Profesa Kindiki Kithure, tuunganishe pamoja na sisi Lembanile, Embu County. Sasa mimi nataka kuomba watu wa Embu tushikane, na hata kama kuna mahali serikali imekosea tutawakosoa, na tutawaambia ni shida, kama ni shida yake iko wapi.
William Ruto hana sababu isipokuwa kutolea kisigino Kindiki, alafu uko mbele baada ya Kindiki na sisi pia tunajipanga na mengine. Lakini ni mipango yenu, shikilieni, msibanduke.
Now this follows a heckling that was witnessed in Embu Church at a function that was attended by William Ruto plus other politicians. In my opinion, I think that November 2024 is just but the beginning, and there will neither be rest nor tranquility in the country until President William Ruto addresses the grave concerns that has been raised by the clergy and also by the people. There will neither be rest nor tranquility in this country until that bright day of justice emerges. The whirlwinds of civic and religious protests will continue to shake the foundations of the William Ruto administration until the government will listen to its people. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching for the first time, please don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Also, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below so that I can have an idea of what your thoughts and opinions are. Cheers.